Hi. Um, so, again, I'm not happy with my hair at the minute, but it turns on. I don't know what it is about my hair. It might just, I don't usually care. I think it's because I have bangs now. And bangs, like, if they're fucked up, everything else seems even more fucked up or something. Anyway, not everything else, I mean everything else about the hair. Um, Now that we've talked about that, it is almost 1 in the morning, which is much better than, I believe, this morning at 5 when I updated, or 6 or something. I think I finished at like 6:15 or something, and then went to bed. I don't think I actually fell asleep until like 7:30. So today I woke up, not surprisingly, at 5 p.m. Nobody expected any differently. I was in the emergency room last night, you know. So woke up then, and I didn't really do anything for a while. I think I have this routine now. I don't know if I hope it's not a routine that I've fallen into for the next 3 weeks, because it's kind of, first of all, it's boring. It's really boring. So my routine is I get up. My thing that I have in the morning is a cup of coffee with some light soy milk and some equal sweetener. So I have that. I smoke a cigarette, maybe, check my email, lounge around. I don't really know. Like, I just basically do that. Sometimes if my parents are going somewhere, I'll go with them. Usually I try to take the opportunity to get out. I think they had already gone places today. It was 5 o'clock, you know. I don't really remember what I did. I think I just hung out for like 3 hours, just did whatever. And then around 8 o'clock, I asked my dad if it was too late for him to maybe, drop me off in Chapel Hill for like a little while, and he said it's a little late, like, because, for him, like, it's the end of his day, but he said, we can go for a little while, and I'll go have coffee somewhere. So that was my outing today. So I went to Yogurt Pump, that frozen yogurt place I really like, and got a large, and I am totally, like, if I were not basically purging everything, Yogurt Pump would be totally safe. Like, I'm not at all worried that Yogurt Pump would make me gain weight, like, as far as calories go. Like, no way. But not even the large. Like, the large is like 13 ounces. Like, I'm not worried about that. But part of my routine has become to purge Yogurt Pump. So I did that, and then I got a small coffee at Caribou Coffee, which is right next to Yogurt Pump, which is where I purge. And I sent to a new low. Like, usually, like, the whole time I've had an eating disorder, I've always tried to find the places with single stall bathrooms, and in the Bay Area, I know where they all are. Like, where I live, I know where all of them are. Here, I don't really know, and Caribou has a bathroom that usually nobody's in. People will walk in sometimes, but, and God, so gross. I'm sorry to be detailing this. I'm really quiet, especially with something like frozen yogurt. So, yeah, I did that, and a few people, like, walked in and out, and I would kind of, like, like, make sure that stuff was clear and whatever. And then I walked over to this place called the Pita Pit and got some stuff to binge on and put it in my backpack, and I knew I was going to do that. Anyway, then I went and met my dad, and we came back, and I fucked around on the internet for a while I waited for him to be asleep. And I don't think he was asleep, but I was quiet, whatever, played with some birds, and that takes a while. not a while, but you know, take like some time out of the day, and then yeah, and then another part of my routine, which is like I think the only healthy part of my routine, is like now from now on at night I get the G2, the Gatorade shit out, and pour some and put some ice in it, and then I smoke and go on the internet and drink it. I don't want to do that every day for the next 3 weeks. A moth totally just fell on top of the table. Woo! I don't know if you guys can see it, but it flew right in front of me. There's a lot of bugs out here. Thankfully the beetles aren't coming out. Yeah. So anyway, I don't really want to do that every day for the next 3 weeks. That's pretty boring. Like, I'd like to do stuff that I would like to have some things that aren't totally focused around what I'm eating or cooking or not eating, or a little routine. Like, I don't know if I'll, like, whatever. I want to like get out more, or like work on a project or something. Like, I have some art supplies. I haven't really been doing that, so after this I'll probably draw. I don't know. I mean, no wonder like everything is so fucking insane and my parents and I keep getting into fights. None of us are doing anything really. I mean, they have more to do than me. They have like errands to run and stuff to do around the house, and they know the area better than I do, but like my mother and father both don't have jobs. And so my dad has a lot, like my dad in the morning, I think he does a job search every day. If he has an interview, you know, he'll go, or if he has a phone interview, but like there's not a whole lot of those right now because he's having a hard time even getting interviews. He's just applying a lot. So he does that, and he, like, you know, they go to Costco and whatever, like errands, but that's like really all they do. Like, they really oh, and they, like, the neighbors right across that live in the house right across from theirs have a little girl, and if they see each other they say hi, and sometimes they'll like hang out for a minute. Yeah. That's really it. It's and my mother, I don't really know what she does. She runs errands. I don't really care right now. I'm really pissed at her still. But I mean, she doesn't do a whole lot either. And then obviously I have nothing to do. I don't know. I mean, at home, like if I were at home right now, I would be doing a lot more than they are. Like, I mean, or well, I would probably. I mean, I would be. At this point, I probably wouldn't be doing a whole lot more than they are, but in general, like without a job or school or whatever, I still would be outside a lot more. It's a little worrisome, but let's worry about ourselves here, I guess. Can't change my parents and their lifestyle. Maybe once my dad gets a job, things will be better, but I still wonder what my mother will do. Like, what are you gonna do with your time? Like, you can't do this forever. I mean, retirement is cool. Like, if she's like, I mean, financially right now it's not, but like retirement, like I'm happy she gets to retire, but like, isn't it depressing not to do anything ever? Like, take an art class or something? I don't know. Not in a business, I guess. So yeah, if I were at home, I'd still be going out, like, and being in cafes and shit or something, like, and spending time with people and going to meetings, and I guess going to meetings is something that I could look into. My dad said he would be willing to drive me to maybe 2 or 3 a week, which would be better than not doing anything. So, and meetings are good, you know what I mean? I've just become so totally disconnected from my 12-step program that I haven't even done that. I need to make a second video. Alright, au revoir.